Yes, you guys, welcome back. I'm in EFC, this is Blue Lions TV, and today, you guys, we are going to react to the first official press conference by Romelu Lukaku. For me, I'm so excited that we finally secured the striker of our dreams. He is going to be absolutely excellent for us, and one thing I'm loving about Lukaku already is just how well-spoken, just how insightful, and just how interesting he is in interviews. You know, a lot of times with players, they don't want to say anything, they don't get into details, they don't really share how they feel personally about things. They just give very generic answers to anything and to everything. So in that sense, Lukaku is a leader. He's his own man in every single thing he does. And today, you guys, I'm hoping that you enjoy listening to my thoughts and opinions behind Lukaku's first press interview. So I hope you guys enjoy, show us some love, and of course, I have released a video with football therapy already. So here are our thoughts and opinions behind Koundé versus Drogba. Without wasting no more time.
What was it like, that sort of first session?
Yeah, it was good. It's good to be back. Obviously, it doesn't feel new because a lot of the players knew them from before. So I have already a relationship with most of the players. So I'm really happy to be here, and it's up to us to prepare as a team and keep winning going forward.
You've joined the European champions. How important was that to you to join a team that's really ambitious and can kind of fit in with your goals and ambitions as well?
Yeah, obviously it's a good feeling. The guys are very hungry. They want to keep winning. The last two, I've been training since yesterday. Yesterday was where I could see that there is a good intensity. The coach is very clear with his ideas. Everybody wants to work hard and to keep improving, and most importantly, win. And those things really fit with my ambitions. At the end, we all have to prove ourselves on the pitch, and that is what I like about
that's good already. Team. I mean, we know that Lukaku has that relationship with many of the guys at the club already, so that's going to make his return a lot easier for him to acclimatize back into things and to just be his full 100% confident self. I think that is really important, and it's details like this that just give me so much confidence that Lukaku won't need any time to settle down. Literally from this weekend, this man will be on fire. But let's go on, you guys.
Hi Romelu, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks. I noticed you've been speaking with Didier Drogba over the last few weeks. What kind of advice has
Daddy Didier?
Oh, I kept it really simple. To be honest, he was really happy about the improvements that I made in the last couple of seasons. But he's always saying that there is more work to be done, and I think that's the right mindset. If you really want to achieve the maximum at the end as a football player, it's all about improving week in, week out. I think the last 2 years, has been great for myself on club level, international level. Now I get the chance to join a team that's very hungry, very ambitious, and I can't wait to help them and to add something new to their playing.
That's a big compliment, of course. Drogba has really been watching Lukaku throughout his career. It's nice to have that type of support from an absolute legend in this game. I remember Didier Drogba when he first signed for us, the constant improvements that he made in this game. He had so many great qualities, got even better at them. His assist play was absolutely phenomenal for us. Never got enough credit for that. And just things like learning how to use his body in the hold up, his shooting, all those details in his games. So, Lukaku is coming back in his prime years. Remember when we signed Drogba, we signed him in his prime years too. And look how special those prime years were, you guys. So, I see Lukaku following in those same footsteps.
Are you fit and ready to start on Sunday?
Yeah, I've been training. I did the whole full pre-season. So, right now, I just try to get my teammates better. And then at the end of the day, I'm available for the manager if he wants to play me.
Of course, he has to play against Arsenal. Clear.
Romelu, congratulations on the move. It's
Thank
been
you.
2 years since you left the Premier League.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you've developed as a player and a person in the 2 years you've been away?
Maturity. Maturity has been important. I think I've learned much more about myself. Setting higher standards for myself.
That's interesting.
As a player, I think it's becoming more complete. I think because the game in Italy is much more different. It's much more tighter spaces. Very more technical,
a lot more technical and a lot more tactical,
which helped me a lot.
Can't get that wrong.
but like I said, you know, the English game is different. So for me, it's not something new. It's just, you know, getting back here and adapt to my teammates, and you know, whatever game plan that the coach has, I can adapt myself and help the team.
For sure. You know, Serie A gets a lot of criticism for being slow, but for me, I'm at the stage now where I don't care. It's like, you know, you can have the fastest football you want, but that doesn't mean that it's better football. You know, I feel personally, if players had a bit more time on the ball in this league, we as fans would see a lot more skill, a lot more technique, a lot more variation, and a lot more ability. You know, players wouldn't just constantly just pass the ball as quickly as possible. They look to make things happen. So, you know, to play in a league like that, I think that's only going to boost your overall skills and improve your all-round games. So, you know, this Lukaku, looking at his physique, how slim he is right now. We've got some special things we're going to be witnessing this season, you guys.
Hi, Romelu.
Hello.
Welcome back to England. You
Thank
come
you.
back to the UK at a time when we've got crowds back in stadiums, but also at a time where it's sad to see COVID deaths again are on the rise. I just wonder, we're hearing about some reluctance among players to get vaccinated. Can you tell us, have you had the vaccination and your view on that?
Yeah, I'm double
Good.
vaccinated.
I get my second vaccine,
for
you
me,
guys. I
it's,
can't wait, man.
It's different because I have a few family members that, you know, are high risk. So I think, you know, as a player, you know, it's up to yourself. I think the only thing we can do is be careful when we are around general population.
I think that's all the information we need to know from that. So I'm going to skip things forward, you guys.
Is your dream to come back to Chelsea? What is the dream? What do you dream of achieving here?
Well, right now it's just the dream is reality now, so now I have to prove on the pitch now.
The dream is the reality, you guys. You got it there first.
You know, now I'm here. It's time to get to work and, you know, let my performance do the talking.
Hey, short, simple, assertive. That's Lukaku, man.
Sorry, hello Romelu.
Hello.
Welcome back to
Thank you very
Chelsea.
much.
Great
Thank
to
you.
have you here.
Thank you.
If we look at those suspected to be nominated for the Ballon d'Or, everyone's talking about PSG just being the big favourites to win the Champions League. Obviously, they've got Mbappe,
Messi
they've
as
got
well,
Neymar,
yeah.
and now they've got Messi. But the other three contenders, many expect, will be
Hey, and
yourself,
N'Golo Kante.
Jorginho,
Come on now.
and Kante. Do you believe you're among titans and can marvel and beat the likes of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe?
Why Paris Saint-Germain like
at the end
the
of the
ballpark
day,
now?
PSG has
Get
a
off
great
it, man.
team. You have a great
No
team.
UCLs, no
The season has
Champions
just
Leagues.
started,
Like,
so
there's levels to
I
this,
think
you
let
guys.
us
There's levels.
work hard, you know, keep building on what we have, and then at the end of the day, we see how far we can get. But we have to look one game at a time.
And one thing I'm going to say straight, you guys, is that one of the reasons why we're so good is that as a team, collectively, we are amazing. We are on point. We are solid. We complement every single strength and weakness that players have in the squad. You know, being a team is much more important than having amazing individuals. And you guys will see for this season, man, I promise you anything.
Hi, Romelu. Welcome back to
Thank
Chelsea.
you very much. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you a little bit. I saw you spoke in your club interview about watching Chelsea quite a bit last season under Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
And goal scoring was kind of the one thing, consistent goal scoring was kind of the one thing missing from their team. So I was wondering what you thought about how the different ways you might be able to connect with the other attacking players at Chelsea, and how exciting is that prospect given the talented players you've got around you?
No, I mean, I think a lot is about communication. For me, I'm a guy who's very open-minded.
Yeah.
I always ask my teammates questions, what they want, what they expect from me, where I can help them, where I would like to have the ball. You know, and I think the next couple of weeks, I think is very important for me to communicate with all the players.
I think what you're
around
saying,
me.
obviously I have to pause that, you guys. You know, it's one of those types of like small details that we as fans don't necessarily like think about as much. But yeah, of course, you know, this sums up his maturity and his growth as a player. You know, it's for me, a striker complements what the team does. So if you have maybe certain midfield players that like to play certain passes or balls, you need to be on that same wavelength and understanding. You know, you need to speak about how you're going to communicate with your partner you're up front you're playing with. Could that be Timo Werner? Could that be Kai Havertz? You know, they have, you know, certain strengths that they want to show all the time. And to show that, they need to get certain service qualities, or maybe Lukaku doing different things like holding up the ball in certain areas, positions, or playing people in quickly, etc., etc. And, you know, these are everything that goes into making a strong team. You know, these are the details that add up and combine, you guys. So let's continue on.
Be open to their mindset. You know, we have a certain type of playing style here, and to me, it's not something that I have to adapt too much, because I think with the Belgium national team, we play in the same system. So that's already a good thing. At the end of the day, it's all about communicating, knowing what they like, knowing their characteristics in the end of the day, and then at the end, I will adapt and find a way.
And this is what I like about Lukaku's answers. He just like gives insightful talks like this. Like, I think the reason why I've always liked him is that I remember like from years back when he was a teen making his name up. He was one of those guys that would know like random players in like, you know, League 3 of like Germany or Austria. Like, he's a proper like football nerd, like a proper football nerd. So you know, it's nice that he's sharing some tidbits behind the scenes of how this stuff works.
Hello, Romelu.
Hello.
I just want to ask you about facing Arsenal this Sunday. What are your memories of playing them in the past with your old teams, and how do you think this current Arsenal team compares to that?
It's difficult to compare, you know. They are in a team. They are rebuilding. At the end of the day, I just look at my team and, you know, focus on the players that we have, and you know, it's gonna be a tough game, big game, London derby, obviously. But you know, we are preparing ourselves for a battle, because, you know, they didn't have the best start, and we want to keep building after the good result we had at the weekend.
James, Nick, if you're there.
Hi Romelu. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Just wondering, will you take the number 9 shirt? Do you know what the situation is with your shirt number? And just obviously,
this guy sounds bare nervous, you know.
To be, you know, and you want to be the sort of.
Lukaku's making men get nervous out here.
Talks about that, and how exciting is it to be, you know, to be coming back as you know, a big, you know, a guy with a lot of experience. And
is it me that this guy not even think about what he's gonna ask him? You know what I mean? It's bare like bare stutters. It's just like he's just like winging it on the spot. But let's see how Lukaku responds to that.
Proven that you can like live up to that already. So how exciting is it to be back at Chelsea and you know, back in that situation? But also, I just wondered about the shirt number.
Yeah.
Number 9, baby. Come on.
Can I say it? Yeah. So I got the number 9. Yeah. So I'm very happy and very fortunate to be in this situation. That's one. Leader. You know, I think Aspi's the captain, and he's been here for many years, and he's a great captain. You know, like you know, when I was in quarantine, he was already messaging me.
And that's one thing
like
Aspi does all the time, like for new signings and stuff. This the first summer we signed Morata. You know, it was Aspi that was like there to see him, helping him settle in the country, find a yards, how to get himself sorted financially, all that type of stuff. You know, that's the type of leadership and figure you want at your club. So it's nice that Aspi stepped in. Lukaku respects he's the captain, but will still provide his own leadership to the team, because, you know, with a club like us, man, we don't get by from having just one leader. We have leaders in every position. It's how it's always been.
Where to find houses and stuff, and it was like I was never gone. You know, the relationship's still intact, and also with the rest of the boys.
That's sick.
So you know, leader. You know, there are many players that have big personalities in this dressing room. I'm quite of a player that likes to connect everybody, that likes to make everybody feel comfortable around myself and give them confidence. Because those players that we have in the dressing room are worthy to be Chelsea players, and they showed that last
Lukaku's saying all the right things.
This dressing room has a lot of personality, which is what I like. And then it's good to be back. Obviously, you know, you fight as a footballer. You fight to dream, to achieve your dreams. I'm here now, and you know, I can't wait to be on the pitch and perform.
Jeez, you guys, and that essentially was the end of Lukaku's first interview. I'm looking forward to him doing a lot more throughout the season, man. I have a lot of time for this guy. I got a lot of time for his words and what he has to say as well. And you know, this guy comes back. We can't forget, he is a Chelsea fan, a die-hard Chelsea fan who's living the dream of playing up front for the club he's been supporting since he was a kid. Like, it's just like fairy tale stuff. So man, just seeing how this guy's gonna be playing for us is gonna be incredibly exciting. And there you guys have it. That is the end of the reacting to Lukaku's interview. What did you guys think of it? How did you guys feel? What's your thoughts and opinions? Share them below. And on that note, I'm in EFC. This is Blue Lines TV. I'll catch you man later with some more videos. Cool.